Good morning from Lerwick, Shetland Islands, Scotland.
Yep.
I think I got that right.
It's our first time here ever.
That's true. Now, we got some stuff to knock out today because not only is it a tender port, it is a customs and immigration port. So we have to go through the process of getting our passports looky-looed and, I guess, stamped and all of that first.
Yeah, it may not always be a customs and immigration.
Sure.
It depends on where you go and things like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, wherever you come from, wherever you go.
Yeah.
Kind of Joe.
They'll tell you, though.
But we're going to grab some breakfast. We're waiting for announcements because we had to fill out a form and they put us in Group B. So as soon as Group B is called, we will be good. And then we're heading ashore for an adventure with Shetland Explorer, which apparently also goes by the name J&D's HAL.
How amazing is that?
What? Or J&DS. I don't know how they say it, but when I saw the name, I said, okay.
Yeah. We're going to go see nature.
Yes, we are. It's called the Puffins Ponies Tour. It's about 4 hours, and I think it's going to suit you well.
Yeah, and I think they also take you to some of the filming locations for Shetland, the TV show. I think it's on BBC. Not familiar with it, but
I've never seen it, but hey.
Yeah.
Let's get this process started. Come on.
Let's go.
Just a reminder not to use the forward elevators or stairs to get to the immigration area. Hello, favorite quickie breakfast spot. Breakfast acquired. We got folks out here doing Tai Chi by the pool. I've often thought about drinking chai tea by the pool, but never doing Tai Chi. So we have come to deck 3 to just hang out until they start making the announcements. So yeah, we haven't really peeked that much around the Grand Dutch Cafe area. I always like these little houses, the little things they put inside the tables here.
Cute.
It's almost like the little things they give away on the KLM airline flights, or at least we got one on our last flight. Rather than taking up a seat at a potential eating area, even though I think they're closed for breakfast, we'll come hang out above BB King.
And we're going to begin with our UK immigration process. Please listen carefully to the instructions over the PA announcements.
Well, only about 10 minutes later, they have called Group B. Well, the casino is closed, I guess, obviously, because we're in port, huh? And 4 minutes later, we are done. Well, the tender ticket station is here at the lower level of the BB King. Well, here is where we grab our tickets. We are group number 22 this morning. Whoa.
2.
Oh, just 2. Okay, good. And we're off. Well, that was only about a 5-minute ride. Well, now we climb. We've got some fine mist coming out of the skies. We wanted to get over here early, so we've actually got an hour or so until our tour meeting time. Look at that. There is a J&DS HAL bus right there, but I'm pretty sure that's not our bus. We'll make sure they're not meeting us already.
8:45.
Yeah, our time is 10:10 to meet the tour, so... This is Esplanade. 1 block over is Commercial Street. We've collected a map and a little information for cruise visitors booklet here. They were handing these out right at the end of the pier. Welcome to Shetland. We got some public restrooms right down there. Let's see if we can cut across to Commercial maybe. So this, I believe, should be the main shopping drag. We've got an ATM right there, which I found to be my best bet for getting local currency. This is the epitome of our tour. It's Puffins and Ponies, maybe with a sheep thrown in.
I hope so.
I don't know about this little puffin building is he building a stone castle?
If we see that, we need to play the lottery because, you know, that would just be very lucky.
Yeah. Well, we've got like a little knitting shop and whatnot. We'll try to stay out of the road because this is a vehicular thoroughfare. Superdrug with all that neon.
Elf stuff.
Oh, they do. We may have to go in there. Well, they got all that fresh, unspent money over there. Home of the winter puffins. Most everything is still kind of closed and sleepy at this time of day. Love from Shetland. Homemade goat milk soap. I need some goat milk cheese. Or soap that smells like cheese. And just past that is Fort Charlotte. Okay, I guess we'll make this our turnaround spot. There's a little bit more shopping past this, but it's kind of the end of the zone we want to wander today. Birder D is using her Merlin app to try to figure out what kind of birds we're hearing. Well, let's come get a peek over the wall before we turn around. Hello, building. get gorgeous views of that building. I see folks up there by that cannon. Let's see if we come look off this wall. Maybe this will be a more dramatic, exciting view. Oh yeah, right here by the ferry terminal.
But later, if the fog burns off, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Oh hey, there's a ship out there I can kind of see. Hey, New Statendam. We've decided not to turn around after all, because every corner that we round we see more glorious buildings, so we're just going to keep going. Looks like most of the shops back there were just opening up because it's just 9 o'clock now. Oh, so close. They have C&J's. That's almost our place.
Who's C? No.
So here is where commercial joins up with Esplanade, right here by what they're calling the Stewart Building. Vroom vroom. Our eventual tour meeting spot is the Esplanade bus station, which I believe is at or near that red building where the restrooms are. But let's head back toward our shopping district. Well, that's a lot easier to see from down here on Esplanade. It is the large red structure right there, the bus stop. Tap water stations, that is amazing. Yep, collapsible bottle. Hot from our Amazon shop, paradj.com/Amazon. We've come over here again now to have a turn at bird watching. Because there's terns. See, that's a good joke, girl. The workers are going home. Just across the street from Harry's department store, Specsavers, Thule. This is our spot. That's the J&D bus.
Okay, good morning everybody. Welcome to Shetland. It's lovely to see you all here today for this Puffins and Ponies tour. So we're just about to head out to our first stop, which is the Ponies. We'll go through the Tingwall Valley, meet some Shetland ponies, then head south to Sumburgh Head, where we'll hopefully see some puffins for you today. We're at a good time of year. We can never guarantee any, but we're definitely in the right place at the right time.
First stop, Carol's Ponies. Okay. That's half the tour complete right there. Puffins and Ponies. Let's see if Dee is a pony whisperer today. Oh, well, that one's... They're very, are they statues? They're very still. I think they're asleep. That one woke up for you.
Good morning. I know, I need coffee too. I get it. You're so tiny.
Okay, the
they're
Shetland
roasting 'em up
ponies have
now.
been in Shetland since the Bronze Age time. They were a lake bone found at Jarlshof, down at Sumburgh, which dates back to the Bronze Age, but we think they've been here much longer as that. That's roughly about 2,000 to 4,000 years ago. In 1820 to 1890, there were 10,000 Shetland ponies. Then they went down to 5,000, and now there are only 1,000 in Shetland.
itchy.
There are actually more Shetland ponies around the world than what's in Shetland at the present time. They average are about 300 to 350 kilo. Double that, that's 67, and double it again, you get your pounds. About 12 to 1,400 pounds you could pull in a winter, which is a fair good weight for any animal to pull. Most horses and ponies can just pull half their own weight, but this one's can pull double their weight. Pregnancy is 11 months, and a foal has to be 16 weeks old before he's weaned from his mother, and he must be on hard feet and broken in for a lead drop before they go to the sale in October. Now the three little foals, this is little Taylor, after Taylor Swift. One of the local guides named her after Taylor Swift. Okay. And that's Travis,
Taylor.
after
Travis Kelsey.
the boyfriend. She was born on the 9th of May, and he was born on the 25th of May. And that's Kelsey over there, and he was born on the 9th of June. The other ones is piebald, but if you look at them, they're browner over the bodies than what the piebald ones is, and that's what they call tricolour. What they're used for nowadays is companions. They're a lot used for companions to big horses.
I think Dee is the horse whisperer today.
And then another thing that started the year is if it's a mare that's had her fist full, she has to be DNA. So that one there had to be DNA.
Taylor fell over. She's tired. Touring too hard. So can you fit one of these in your backpack? is my question. Do you think?
He's just with me, and I.
You want to take little Kelsey home? That's so funny. Taylor, Travis, and Kelsey. Kelsey's shaking his booty over there.
They're all so cute.
He had a little itch. Oh, you can see all along that fence rail. That must be where they scratched themselves because it is worn down.
They're so sweet.
So if you take the
Oh, time to load back up.
Thank you very much.
Bye, horses.
Okay, thank you.
Back on J&D's bus.
So Shetland ponies are peery, and peery means small, but they've got muckle personalities, big personalities. And often, if you've met Shetland ponies, you'll agree they can get a little bit filskit. And filskit is cheeky or high-spirited. In a moment we're going to have a photo stop looking over this coastline.
We have stopped for a quick photo peeking moment as we're making our way south towards Sumburgh Head. Oh, there are seals on the beach down there. Wow, this beach. Look at that.
I would snorkel in that in 2 seconds.
The clarity of the water down there. We'll let Photos by D zoom in on those seals. That's about as close as I can get. Y'all, that looks like a Caribbean beach right there. We got like white sand. I mean, I don't know how many seals you see on the Caribbean beaches typically, but you can really air snorkel. I think I'm seeing fish down there. I don't know, it's probably just my mind playing tricks on me. I think I'm seeing some big fish down there. Some dinner-worthy fish. All right, let's take it all in before we hop back on the bus. I think we got about 10 more minutes to ride down to our possible puffin viewing.
I want to get in that water soon.
Snorkel D is like, she's weeping right now.
It's so pretty.
I've come up to the front of the bus for some peeking off in this direction now. Birder D has found what looks to be a cormorant down on a rock in the water.
Don't know for sure.
Of course.
Car coming, so just do take care and into the side. We should also maybe start getting back on the bus once this one's passed.
Let's load back up.
What I would usually do is I'll walk up the path slowly, keeping a lookout for puffins, and I can stop and tell you if I see any, and I can tell you about any of the other birds that we're seeing. There are toilets in the lighthouse. There's also a small gift shop where there's ice creams and things like that.
So welcome to Sumbergh Head. We have made it. One of the southernmost places, I think, of this region. We crossed the 60-degree north latitude line heading south. So 2 choices. She's going to do a slow roll, she said, up to the lighthouse and point out puffins and things. I'm going to stop here because there's a car getting ready to move. Or you can just go on your own, but we've got about 45 minutes of do whatever you want time.
That's a long way up.
Let's roll.
Probably just do our own thing.
Yeah.
They're not going.
All right. So let's read signs and learn things. After this, we've got lunch back at the hotel that we passed. Okay, this is showing you the bits and pieces of the stuff at the top of the hill. There's pictures of, okay, there's going to be a puffin right there. There's going to be some puffins down there. All
right.
This is us holding hands as we go up the thing.
So cute. I need a yellow sweater.
And that ship looks like it's in trouble.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Nice.
So welcome back to Sort of Nature Walking with D&J. Sort of. This is more like gentle hill climbing.
You see them at the moment.
Yes.
Apparently we have an orca spotting down here. Well, let's keep our eyes peeled. So now we've come up a bit, turned around. Boom, there's some cliffs which look like they could be promising. This little building is called The Lookout. You found a baby puffin already. He is flip-flapping his wings. There's like a gull down here keeping a puffin company.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's flying. It's
bye.
a baby one. See, there's fletching.
Well, that was stinking magical. Can you make that noise again?
Can we please live here?
So apparently sunny days help with seabird spotting. And the sun has peaked out. We're having glorious weather. There's not a drop coming out of the sky right now. Yeah, I've come up now to the actual lookout area of this lookout building. Folks looking for the orcas. She said you can continue in that way in the hopes of seeing more puffins. You did not even come up to the lookout. Look, see, I'm in the lookout. And you're...
I'm my own lookout.
Oh, look out for that. Yeah, you're in your own lookout zone. There's our orca friends again. Oh, look at there. Right up in the shallows.
Oh, yeah.
They're getting ready to go to the left-hand side where we're not going to be able to see them anymore. Okay, we just learned that what we saw earlier might not have been a baby puffin. The puffins here are much smaller than we're used to, possibly. Yeah, the orca are heading off. So anywhere in these zones, you never know what you're going to see. See some gulls. Okay, there's a giant orca statue, so apparently it's not that surprising to see orcas here. I just did not know that was a thing. I think we've seen more orcas than we have puffins at this point. 'Cause I'm pretty sure we saw 2 orcas. It's a puffin?
Yeah.
All right, it just tied the score. Dee's just espied a 3rd puffin. All right, the puffin's pulling to the lead. I'm gonna let her get all the nice dramatic photos that she can. I'm just here capturing waves and rocks and craggy goodness. It went into a puffin hole? Well, we need to go poking in that puffin hole and see what happens. All right, let's don't. Y'all, that might be a puffin hole right there. Dee just said that's the kind of thing she saw him fly into. Here, we'll get both the puffin and the giant orca statue in the same shot. How about that for drama? Well, they've got a pedestrian gate. Maybe just... There we go. Didn't. No. Yeah, a couple of puffy little friends right there. The airport is over in that direction. I hear some sort of a craft making noise over there now. We have seen way more types of animals on this tour so far than I thought we would.
Yeah. I'm moving here. It's official. In the summer.
And you could snorkel at that beach, so it's perfect.
Yeah. Oh, there was like seals and everything. I forgot about that. It's crazy. He really wants to fly.
Oh, one just landed beside it. Yeah, there's a couple of... Actually, there's 3 right there that I see in that same zone. Ignore all those crazy gulls coming in. See if I can brighten it up even more.
Don't worry, I have photos.
Nice.
In case you're wondering.
Well, in that case, I am just going to capture the majestic scenery. We climbed up a little bit higher. You can see all the way down to the bus parking lot. There's the little orca statue down there where we came up. All the way back over to the airport one more time. Still haven't made it up to the lighthouse. It's over there somewhere. You found another one?
He's like right on the edge here.
Well, heck yeah, little friend.
Camera's like, let's look at the grass.
I've got him sort of, he's framed against the water. That's not too bad. Makes him a little easier to see. Sun's shining right on him. He's in a good model position. Yeah, I think with the time we have left, we're probably maybe not going to go all the way up to the lighthouse. We'll just kind of enjoy the puffins and then make our way back down.
We're here for the nature, let's be honest.
That's it. We're here for nature, not lighthouses.
You guys know that by now.
We're down to about 15 minutes of time here, so I guess we'll start heading down the hill. We'll still look for puffins along the way.
And other things. I'll take a picture.
Bye, lighthouse. Okay, good. Photos by D is going to get at least one picture of the lighthouse just so everybody can see what it kind of might have looked like. A little closer than I can zoom.
There's a lot of people, so ignore that. There we go. And it has like a marking on its stomach.
The seagull does?
Yeah, no joke.
Tattoos. It's the seagull ink.
Wait, do it again.
They're all doing it these days. Getting all tatted up.
It's like circles.
Well, we should have learned all this before we climbed up there and started looking. Okay, smaller than you might think. Taminori. Dee cannot get enough of the nature. She has climbed up over here on the other side of the bus parking lot just to see what she can see. We got like 5 minutes left, so we're good. We're good.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed your time at Sumburgh and glad the orcas we arranged arrived on time. For me, who lives here and pays attention to the alerts of where they are, I probably only see them a few times a year, maybe 2 or 3 times a year. So to see one on a tour, this is the first time I've ever actually had a tour group where we've seen orca. So we're very, very lucky.
And now welcome to the hotels. We're going to wander in. We've got about 45 minutes. Have the included lunch. So we've got some tables already set up for us with sandwiches. They said sit where you like. They've got sugar cubes and milk, I guess, maybe set for some tea. Oh, look at that array of sandwiches. I see what looks like, is that like the coronation chicken? I forget they call it. Ham and cheese, various salads and things. We've got water and a view out the window. We are fed, we are rest-roomed. Now we have a good little ride back to Lerwick proper. So let's hop on the bus. Somebody's not happy that the tour's over.
Aw, me too.
I know.
I feel that baby's pain. Hello, cow.
But first we have to look at airport cows. I'm sure these are going to be in
Airport cows.
these are going to be in photos by Dee, aren't they?
Only if you put them in there.
Done.
Thanks. I cannot get over these views. My goodness.
Something's blocking my view right now. What happened? I'm gonna get myself in trouble.
Yeah, you're gonna sleep somewhere else tonight.
With the fishes. No. Time to ride. Hey, let's cue those photos by Dee right now, why don't we? Welcome back to town. Let's go ahead and join the tender line. We've got just under an hour until last tender. Better safe than sorry. Good evening, y'all. What a welcome back we had to Scotland.
Good grief.
How did it go?
So beautiful. I've always wanted to go to the Shetland Islands, and now I see why. But we didn't do like a ton of research on what all we would see because we like to be surprised. We just knew it was puffins and ponies.
That's it.
That was it. But holy moly, the weather was beautiful. The scenery was breathtaking. There were so many animal surprises. Nature showed up for us with all its splendor today. I almost cried multiple times because it was just so pretty. Now, if you've never been here before, definitely walk around the town and do that. But I implore you, get out, go on this excursion because it was amazing, and go see like the beautiful landscape and all of the nature. It was so good. one of my favorite tours we've ever done, honestly.
Now, you know our guide said that she usually only sees orcas 2 or 3 times a year, and she has, did she say never seen them on a tour?
Yeah. I'm not saying we did that, but...
I blame you. That was your fault.
It was funny because we were walking up and the guy's like, did you see the orcas? But like it weren't there until we were there. So not saying we did that, but maybe we did that. I don't know. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, y'all, the J&D's bus took us to some good places, and they must be busy. So I think the way it works is I never really did get clarification. So Shetland Explorer is the one that was running the tour. J&D is the one who basically ran the bus. But we saw their buses doing ship tours.
Correct.
I saw one of their buses that looked like it was running like a city bus route thing. And then they ran private tours, so they're all over the place. But Shetland Explorer, I guess, is the name to go with.
Yeah, and the bus was lovely. It was like the really high windows, very comfortable. It was smaller, so only like 24 people in our group. It was a great group of people. It was just an amazing day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else is amazing? We
Dinner.
have got dinner, and after that, y'all, this is our first cruise as 3-star mariners in the loyalty program, and we get a cocktail party.
Moving on up.
I have no idea what to expect. It's on the Lido deck.
After dinner,
That's all I know, so
we'll go check it out together.
yay! There is Dutch language trivia. Oh, they've got tunes happening at Ocean Bar tonight. And the maitre d' was able to put us in for a standing 5 o'clock reservation at our favorite table, so we get to join the reservation line tonight. Look at this cute little corner nook.
It's my favorite.
Ta-da! It's very quiet and cozy over here.
It's perfect.
Deck 9, Lido deck.
Well, we are definitely a little early, but yes, they have got it closed off for private function for the Mariners event. Well, they have, in fact, blocked off the entire pool deck, really, all the way over to the windows. They've got some standing tables, some sitting tables. Welcome to all 3, 4, and 5-star Mariners. All right, let's come over here and get a nice little two-top and just chill out. Nice plasticware out here by the pool deck. They have cracked the roof just a little bit, which is nice. It's getting toasty in here because there's lots of folks, but they've been coming around with white wine, red wine, champagne, little things that look like old fashions. I haven't tried one yet, but trays and trays of goodness. We've come back to the cabin to find our papers for tomorrow and a notification that we are going back in time 1 more hour to match Iceland time. Good night? Question mark. Yeah.
I mean, it could be.
It is. Y'all, let's pretend it's still night. It's actually the next day, but shh, don't tell anybody. It's our secret.
That's okay.
So, hey, we just got back from dinner and the loyalty party. I guess let's start with the loyalty party.
Yeah, our first time ever experiencing a Holland America loyalty party. It was for 3, 4, and 5-star Mariners. It's not my favorite. No, it was good. I really appreciate the fact they did it. It was just, compared to other loyalty parties, you just kind of went in, you sat down, they had it on the screen what it was, and then they brought around lots of wine, which is fine. I thought they were going to do some talking and like meet the officers and some stuff like that. That didn't happen. It was still very lovely, but just, I don't know what I was expecting.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, our first time. But yeah, I mean, it would have been really echoey out there with the dome closed. I probably couldn't have recorded it anyway. But yeah, it's weird to just be like, here's your event. It's sort of just unguided. Have some wine.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing wrong with that.
No.
But hey.
So if you're wondering, that's what it's like.
That's
We couldn't
how it
film
was.
much of it because it was very crowded. Yeah, very, very crowded.
A lot of excited wine drinking.
Apparently.
Let's go ahead and jump to dinner because that's going to wrap us up. So now we both actually started with the shrimp taco.
It was lovely, very zingy, had lots of like pico de gallo in there. The tortilla was nice and crispy, really juicy shrimp. Love the flavors altogether.
Yeah, I really like how they had sort of baked that tortilla. It was like a flour tortilla, but baked so that it wasn't crispy, but it had a nice texture to it. It was toothsome. Can a tortilla be toothsome?
Yeah.
Mine can. There is your pasta.
Yeah, so I got pasta knowing I was probably going to go have some wine, so that was a smart move. It was rigatoni with chicken meatballs. So good. The flavors were lovely. I like that it was chicken meatballs rather than like pork or beef. A little bit healthier. And like the crostini garlic bread thing was delicious. It was a lovely sized portion as well.
I double entreed it. I decided to try the lamb dish. Now, I jokingly kept saying, oh, this is just like reruns of the, like you had the rack of lamb a couple of nights ago. It was good, though. It was still tender. I say still, like it's the same lamb. I don't know.
I don't think it's the same.
It was tender. The mint jelly was lovely. And it had a nice little potato on side that was very cheesy like me, so I appreciate that. My second one, because I just kind of wanted to see what it was an eggplant cannelloni parmesan. Basically what they did is took eggplant, sliced it real thin, and made that the noodle. So it was stuffed with kind of like a ricotta type mixture. It wasn't overly flavored of eggplant, so if you're not really super into eggplant, this is kind of a nice sneaky way to avoid noodles. But really well done. It was, I think, there was a risotto. I think it was asparagus risotto.
That sounds right.
Yum. Real good. Dessert, look at that.
Yeah, so it was called the Cookies and Cream Sundae. So I was expecting, you know, like the traditional Oreo cookie or sandwich cookie. But what they did, I think, is just a chocolate chip cookie and crumbled it up there. So essentially it is cookies and cream, just not what I would think of it. It was very good. It was a little sweet because whatever cookie that was very sweet. But it was good.
Funny. And I got the stroopwafel cheesecake because I had to do it again. There's a little nice piece of stroopwafel right on top. Basically, it's like a glorified caramel cheesecake. I think the crust is also made of stroopwafels, but couldn't really tell. But it's good. You should try it if you haven't. That's it for dinner, yeah? So, good night for now.
We're going to go to sleep now.
We will see you in the next video, which will be Iceland.
Yes. Bye.